very strategic. She's very smart. I'm excited to see how she's gonna play. I hope she doesn't get too, carried away, but I think she will deliver.
Well,
I'm rooting for her.
I have a question.
In addition to the black people, of course.
Carter said voice actor is an odd lie. Is she lying? I thought she was a voice actor on top of... Oh, no, she's a scientist.
Isn't she a forensic scientist?
Yeah,
she's a forensic chemist, but so that might be one of her little side things, because she's also like super into anime. She, does cosplay costumes and things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if she's done some voice acting. She's definitely got the voice for it to like
that's
voice
like
a
if
cartoon.
Andrew went on the show, or any of you, and like you're like, yeah, I'm a podcaster.
It's like, not a lie.
You not technically lying. You still do that.
I'd be like, I'm a professional dodgeball player.
What?
I would totally be a sales operator for a big retail store. I definitely would not be a teacher.
Why?
I would say student. I would say student.
Well, I mean, Brittany lied in her intro. She says that she's a teacher, but she's not a teacher.
She's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not. She is certified to be a teacher, but she's not. She's not employed as a teacher
yet. Yeah.
No,
she like just graduated, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because in her like intro package it said that she's a kindergarten teacher, so that's weird. Why would she like twice?
And then she was like, I'm a future kindergarten teacher, and then she's like, I'm certified in like everything, but I don't have a job yet. So like, well, what are you?
It seems like production sometimes likes to give people jobs. Like they either exaggerate or they pick something funny. Like I was still inspired, they gave someone professional skateboarder's wife, even though she had a job, just because it sounded cooler. So it could be just productions pushing her to say she has that job.
And also they like to randomly put people in locations. Like we know Claire's from Michigan, and I feel like there's been a lot about her being from Michigan, and then randomly they're like New York City because she moved there.
Or Whitney saying she's from some other city, and then Portland underneath that she says it.
No, she lives in New York City. That's where she works and lives. So like obviously they're gonna say she lives in.
But about production wanting like bigger names with like titles.
Interesting you say that, because Derek X also lives in New York City, but he said that he's from Maryland.
They can't pick a lane. They don't know what they want.
They don't
want to like show like people from all over. Like, it would look so weird if you say everyone's from New York City. Is what I'm assuming their thought process is.
That's true. How was remember how
Raven? I'm so sad that she's not like.
Listen.
Like what a queen.
She's the greatest player of all time.
I mean, she's got a GPA in dance. So.
And she's in Mensa.
Wasn't Zach
member of Mensa? I can't believe I was wrong. Those 4 women's brains do not add up to the Mensa brain of Raven.
How did you not like put Frankie Grande as just like Ariana Grande's brother? That should have just been his title the whole time.
Frankie Grande was literally insufferable.
Pop star's brother.
Pop star's brother.
Okay, hold on. I have a question. Does anybody know where Hannah goes to college? Because she's a graduate student right now. She's like in med school, right?
Somewhere in Chicago.
Well, I know that, but so like she's in med school. I'm curious because she's from Naperville. She's in med school. She's 21, right?
Very young, yeah.
Yes,
I have
the youngest. She's 21.
I have a friend that is from Naperville, and she's in med school up there right now, and she's 23. I wonder if they know each other. And so, but I want to know because she goes to Northwestern, so I don't want to know where she goes to school, so I can tell her.
Northwestern. She's so smart.
Yeah.
Some of the best med schools are like for psychology and sociology. I mean, psychology, help me
It says she's in her Instagram bio, she's a University of Chicago alumni and Loyola Marymount master's student.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Are those very highly rated schools in the States?
Loyola is a good school.
Yeah, both of them are really good schools. The University of
What
Chicago
is everyone's
is a great
like
school.
first impression?
I've heard of that at University of Chicago for sure.
I mean, some of people's
like favorite
intros
person and then worst.
Yeah, some people's intros kind of like made me a little more into them or a little bit less into them. Like the video that we had seen of Brent previously, I was like, oh, he doesn't seem that bad. And then his intro, I was like, okay, never mind.
He's
Mhm.
bad.
Also, Derek X kind of seems like a douche to me. I know everybody's going to hate me for that, but he seems
I
kind of
got that.
douchey
I
to
kind of got
me.
that vibe too.
X
in
or
that
F?
video.
X.
Amanda's like not riding with
Yeah,
that.
he
It's
seems
It's
really
because
douchey.
because in his like interviews and stuff, he was all like super smart and articulate, and like, I mean, it was all on paper though, right? And then he comes into his intro and he's like, yeah, I wanted to fit in, so I joined a frat and I did this and I did that, and like, okay, yeah.
And he like has his shirt off playing
was
tennis, and he's like,
that.
like I'm like, okay,
Well, Asha,
yeah, frat bro.
Yeah, it was that. And honestly, guys, like, so totally that. I caught on that. And I know this is going to sound so crazy, but literally when I forgot who picked him, I think Whitney picked him. And he's like puts his arms out and he's like surfing. And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
a no for me.
yeah,
Yeah, Whitney,
No, it's
Whitney
just
picked
bad
him.
vibes.
no, that's fair. Hold on,
No.
Xavier got even better as I watched his intro.
I don't think he
Yeah.
can.
He's like so hot.
Kylan's intro also reaffirmed.
His
He's so hot, but his personality's not there.
Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
like timid.
Stoic.
Like
Yeah.
muted, you guys think?
Yeah, he's very
muted?
like timid and like shy. Like where I wanted him to be more like outgoing.
Xavier.
Yeah, he
Baby,
seems very
he don't have to
timid.
be outgoing with me.
It's
is
okay.
the-
I can just talk for him.
Asha said, "I'll
I think
handle it. It's
Alyssa,
fine."
too. I think
But
Alyssa,
Kylan's
I'll
intro
handle
was
it.
great
You wanna
too.
take
I
care
love
of
Kylan
conversation?
still.
All
I
I
liked
know is
Derek Gaffs a lot too.
Yes,
Kylan.
I like how he was like, "I'm hot," or something
love
like
Derek.
that.
It's like I'm black and I'm gay, and it was perfect.
It was good.
I like
Yeah.
when I just tell you Sarah and then Hannah and then Claire and then Tiffany, the best 4 intros in a row. Like I was just happy watching all 4 of them.
Yeah, I actually like Sarah's intro too. It showed that she's quirky and that she has hobbies. Like she's not just into reading anime. Like she's full on in the anime community. Does all her own cosplay and stuff, and I like seeing that side of people. She talked about her girlfriend, so we know that she's gay. Who else? Hannah. I liked her intro.
I
Something,
liked Hannah's.
I loved
Yeah.
her intro.
Mhm.
I loved her intro.
You know,
Seems so
someone
down to
I
earth.
feel like we're not going to talk to, but for a reason I got this thought when I saw her intro was Alyssa when she said she can't hide her emotions and she can't keep anything in. I was like, good feeds. That's all. She's not going to win anything.
It's gonna be
but I-
messy.
She's
gonna
gonna
be
be I hope
messy.
she
It's gonna be
fights.
a
She's
showman.
gonna fight somebody.
I'm excited for Alyssa for this reason. I
Okay.
cannot wait to see her ask anyone if they want cake.
Okay, hold on.
Alyssa's super boring though. She seems so shy and like she's like I'm
I
not
didn't
boring,
get
but
that.
I didn't
I
get
think-
boring from her.
I think
Maybe
it was
she just needs a little bit of wine in her.
no. I think it was
I think
just.
so too.
I think it was just in her like her original like her package and like that press and those like super like weird interview things that they were doing. Like I get, you know, being shy in those, but real quick because so we started talking about the teams, so let's just get through that really quickly because we had Redacted's team, Whitney's team, Christian's team, the Kings, Alyssa, Xavier, Sarah, and then Claire, Kylan, and Tiffany and Travis. So those are our teams now, but my whole point of bringing that up is because we were talking about Alyssa. Asha wasn't here for our draft, so did you get to watch at all what we did for your team?
I saw Hannah.
Yes.
I did see Hannah. I looked for, you know,
So we
something I was
let-
familiar with. I saw her face. Saw her.
Yeah.
Who was the other one?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
So
Melissa.
Hannah and Alyssa.
I don't know. I should have never trusted dog.
no, we didn't do
It was
it.
the
We didn't do
chat.
it. We let
The
chat do
chat-
it.
the
We let chat do it.
The chat picked for you. We
I
drafted
don't know
for
why-
you.
I don't know why y'all would choose Alyssa from me.
Okay,
Obviously.
No, it was because of who you had left.
Ma-
Yeah.
It was because of
everybody's
who
like,
was
no, no, no,
left.
no.
It was
I was in the
Because-
chat. And
It
we
was
picked
between
Hannah for you
Alyssa
number 1.
over Whitney.
I love
over
Hannah.
Whitney.
We all knew you wanted Hannah. We
Yeah.
made sure you got Hannah. When it came
Love
down to your
Hannah.
second pick, there were very few options left, and it was like Christian, it was Brent,
Whitney.
And
Whitney,
Alyssa.
and Alyssa. So we picked Alyssa for you.
Okay.
You got
Y'all did the
Hannah.
best.
At-
You did the
At
best.
Yes.
least
This was
it wasn't like
here,
we did
Asha.
the leftovers for Courtney.
This
Yeah,
is-
I got the one redacted, see, and Travis.
Wait, can we put up AJ's comment?
Not
please?
redacted.
May we put up AJ's comment?
And like Redacted was literally
Bree had
like,
the last pick. We had the whole chat rooting against Bree in the draft,
God.
and whose whole team is safe? Whose whole team is safe? It might be on Redacted's team. Not very happy about that, but Derek F and Brittany are safe, so I'm safe. And
So,
I'm happy.
I also want to say I think Whitney and Xavier are going to be in a showmance.
I thought so too. I thought so too because she was like, all I need is those like smile, muscular.
A nice, tall, muscular man with a big smile, and then he comes on the screen, and I'm like, oh.
You mean like that?
I'm
like, is this foreshadowing?
I really feel like it's gonna be Travis that she's gonna end up with.
No, I don't.
No,
No.
I think Travis is too
She's
young.
a mom. She's a mom. She doesn't want a boy. She wants a man.
She's
Mr.
gonna
Barney
care.
as a stepfather?
She literally clowned him when she saw Brent and Travis up. She literally clowned him from his answer.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's
right
true.
away, she's like, I'm not.
She does not. She's not going for any of the boys. She wants Xavier, maybe Kyland, but I think Xavier.
Yeah.
Either
I can see that.
Xavier, Kyland, or maybe even Brent. Depends on how much he kind of schmoozes her a little bit.
Yeah, possibly
I'm
Brent.
I'm ready to call him Christian and
The
Alyssa.
Love Island reject. I mean, there's like 3 Love Island rejects for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It is actually the whole cast is all Love
there's-
Island rejects.
Well, according to Kat
Surprise.
Dunn, there was only 3 recruits, and one was Christy, who got cut, and we got Claire instead. So
And Christian's one of them.
I think it was.
There's only one showmance I'm rooting for, and I'm rooting for Sarah, who's in a relationship, and I don't care, and Claire, because I want our first.
Me too. Me too. But come on, let's respect this.
I know I do. I like when it comes down to it, I do, and I would actually be pretty upset if that actually happened. But
The best tweet of the night had to go to Andrea. Like, I know I say I hate showmances, but after Claire said that she is open for anything and that she is bi, I now take that back.
yep, no. If Claire gets into a showmance with a girl, I take it all back, and I love showmances, and they're the best game move you could possibly make. You should always do that.
I do want to talk about, we talked about Christy, unfortunately, getting COVID and being cut. And it was Taylor who pointed this out, first person I saw pointed this out. But why are all the, at least from this year, the people replacing like the alternates? They're super fans, because you had Kyle from BB Can, who had the robe, who had the veto, and then you have Claire, who obviously is a super fan. They're like, well, keep the super fans to the
What were they
side.
thinking? I want to know how many alternates that we didn't get to see that were probably better than what we got.
No, I know exactly what they're thinking. They're thinking,
Besides
we hate our
Christmas and
fans.
they
Don't
don't
do
count.
that. Don't give them what
Yeah.
they want. We don't like them. That's what they're thinking.
Well, okay, so the alternates are always like almost exactly like the person they're replacing, either by looks or by personality.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so that means that they have their recruits that they love, right? And then they have like their Sam's Club version of that person in a fan who's waiting as an alternate. And that's what AG thinks of them, is like they're the Sam's Club version of who she wants, and that's the fan.
Okay.
I mean,
That's a really good point, Courtney, because what recruit is going to sit on standby and wait for a chance to go on a show that they've never heard of?
Nobody.
And they
Only
don't
a
care
fan.
about.
yeah.
Only fans are going to do that. That's why
Yeah.
we get so many super fans as alternates, because they're hungry for the chance.
Yeah,
That
it's like,
makes
hey,
so much sense. I've
hey,
never thought
you
of that
didn't
before.
make the cast, but we want to fly you out and keep you in sequester for 2 weeks. We'll feed you and everything, and you might get the chance to be on Big Brother. I mean, who here would say no? Who here would say no to that?
Yeah.
I would do it. But wasn't it Rachel Swindle or someone from
I do
BB
too.
said that she sat for BB19 and then didn't get on and went on for BB20? Was she even a fan before the show?
No.
No. Well, she's friends
I'm
with.
even a fan now.
She's friends with. I think she was a fan, but she's also
Okay.
friends with Jackie. So I'm pretty sure she was a fan.
She was
okay.
a fan. Betsy was an alternate for Mark, but he wouldn't stay. he was like, nah, either I'm on or I'm out. So he left, and then so that's why they brought him back the next year in BB20, and he only had to just do sequester. He didn't even have to interview or anything. They just brought him.
I feel like Christy's gonna be back for BB24.
I hope so.
Yeah, she seems cool. So
I hope she
know.
watches this season.
I was really excited that she was my draftee.
Mm-hmm.
You got Claire.
Well, you got Claire now.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. Do I automatically get?
Yes,
Claire?
you automatically get Claire. Yes,
Okay,
you get Claire.
Claire's gonna be like, no, I need her.
I think Claire's a good pick.
You want to trade? You want to trade?
I mean, I
Pick
trade
up
Brent for Claire.
Hey, Claire, stay single, girl, but play the role. I'm single.
Why did I
You
pick
know what?
Christian? Who
Do you
wants
want
to-
Alyssa?
Yeah, why did you pick
No,
Christian?
I can trade Alyssa for Claire if you'd like.
Mhm.
I know you were feeling her. You saw her immediately. You were like, you know what? This is my winner pick. So I'm happy to,
Look at you,
you know,
generous.
whatever you want to do.
However,
Yeah,
no.
listen. I'm just saying,
Mean girl.
listen, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you,
You know
out. You
what?
said you right. Listen, I'm picking up what you're dropping. You're saying, what's 2 + 2? I'm giving you 4. So,
Asha quote.
Give me that math, girl. Give me
the math ain't mathing. I'm gonna show my work on the end of the stream. Don't worry.
I love it.
Oh, she wants Claire.
I am so we didn't get to talk about Claire because that happened after our last stream, but I'm so excited for Claire. Hold on real quick. Thank you, Matt. Is that your brother, Bree? He gave us $3 and 105 bits. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh, that's why he's
Look at
texting me
that.
right now.
Yeah. No, thank you, Matthew.
Love you, except Bree. She loves you too.
I'm sorry, guys. I literally keep going like off camera because I'm eating tacos right now.
You're fine. I have chocolate cake sitting in front of me, and I'm like resisting every urge not to eat it on camera.
Thank you, Matthew.
We're not a fetish. We're not a fetich.
Yeah, you don't get to
Wait,
watch me
this
eat.
isn't a mukbang channel?
No, that would be
It
weird.
is now.
It is now.
I also realized we didn't talk about Azza.
Aza.
I really like her in her intro video.
Yeah, so she and I'm so sad because that was actually I had tweeted like I have never been more confident that somebody's not gonna let me down, and then she got put on that team, and
She did
I'm
not look happy. She did
She
not.
was the first pick. Can we talk about how everyone's draft, including this one, was the same? And yes, it was set up for them, but she was the first pick in this draft, like she was in every other baby draft that happened.
yeah
over
because
the
she's
past 2 weeks.
amazing.
I
Yeah.
know.
She's when she said I want to be a villain and I want or was that Hannah that said that?
No, Hannah said she wants to be a villain.
Yeah, Hannah said I want to be a villain. I want blood up to here.
Azza said that she doesn't want no romances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
No
Azza, no,
romance.
she didn't say no romance. She said no penis, no nothing.
And she showed up in a dress and looked so good. I
Yes.
wanted to buy that
Oh, wait,
dress.
can we go to that, please? Why were they wearing the same outfits as they were in their promos? That made no sense.
They tell them to do that. I don't know.
They have to. They do it every time. I don't know why. It's a
so
thing.
Weird.
It's for continuity for some reason, but like no one gives a crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was
so I
weird.
don't know. It is
Kind of
very
like they
strange.
can only do haircuts on Thursdays.
Mhm.
gotta schedule it.
About Azza is that Dominique
Knows
Cooper
her.
is friends with her. She
Mhm.
knows her.
Anybody who knows Dominique is probably good people. So
That's what we said too. Yes.
And she's coming on the podcast sometime in August. Watch out for that. And I said to her, I was like, Azza better still be there. And she goes, oh, she will be.
Mm-hmm.
She had confidence. She's like, oh, don't worry, she will.
Yeah.
She's gonna be good at living with people. She's had how many siblings and 300 cousins? So she knows how to deal with people.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I would vote for her if all she needs to do to get my vote is to drop her skincare routine. That is literally it. Tell me, what toner are you using, Queen? Okay, are you using your exfoliator first or afterwards? Are you using a chemical or are you using a bead one?
She sits
Let
you,
me know your routine and you got my vote.
she
Okay,
sits
what
you
you
down
want?
to
Just
campaign,
drop
and you're
your
like,
routine.
all you need to do.
I'm
All
gonna
you need to do.
I'm gonna
Xavier's
be
the one
watching
with
the live feeds just for the skincare routine.
Xavier's the one
yeah,
with a
her
bunch of
skin was
siblings, though.
He has such a lot of
Yeah.
siblings.
Yeah,
Okay,
Xavier
no.
has like, didn't he have like 12,
Yeah.
10 or 12?
10, I think he has 10
Yeah.
siblings. Xavier's the one that had a lot of siblings, but Ozza's the one that her
That's the cousins.
Yeah, and she has like 300 cousins because she is literal royalty, and her grandpa was a polygamist.
She is a queen.
Like
That doesn't surprise me.
He's a princess.
actual royalty. That has to be a BB first, right?
I mean, we were
I
considering
mean,
her
unless you
royalty no
count
matter what.
Raven. But yeah,
Oh, right.
You know, yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
her
Of
great,
course
great,
we
great, great,
count
great, great,
Raven.
grandfather, King Henry?
somebody in her family is royalty, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raven
Someone.
herself
She's
is
related to the
royalty.
Queen of England, I'm sure.
Or like her
Princess.
spine was like, or like she has an implant from a dead famous person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess
Yeah.
Raven, is that what we're calling her from now
Yeah.
on? Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that sounds right. Yeah. And of course we
Yeah.
count Raven.
What's didn't she say something about Anne Boleyn? Like she has like some connection
Oh my
to
God.
Anne.
I thought you were gonna say
And,
she was like the Anastasia, because you know how she got away. So she's a descendant of
Say
Anastasia.
that she's related to Anastasia.
Freaking wish.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
also told everybody and anybody who's watching this, if you are a fan of the show and you ever get on, you have to give Twitter a nod, and when they ask who your favorite player is, the only answer is Raven
It's
Walton.
Raven. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the only answer you're allowed to give, and it's a nod to all of the fellow Twitter fans.
And
Yes.
honestly, it's a true answer. It'd be disrespectful to say anyone else. Who
I-
else would you
It's-
say?
She's
It's amazing.
literally the puppet
Damn.
master. I
Wait,
can't wait for
okay,
Courtney to get on the show.
also-
Everyone's gonna hate me.
For duos,
You, Courtney,
Courtney
you know how
also
much good
did
PR that
those.
would be for our podcast if you were on Big Brother?
I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
I expect every day and she do skincare routine just to shout us all out.
You don't want my skin routine. I need help.
Bella will help you.
when you do duos, though, you have to say Raven and Paul because clearly they were running the whole.
They were the dynamic duo.
Oh my
my
goodness,
God.
you would get on Twitter in a
I mean,
frenzy. They're like, is
She
she a
was the
recruit?
puppet master.
I mean, also
Showtime
Derek's
news.
and Cody, so.
See, Bella's got you, Courtney.
You would honestly throw Twitter in a frenzy. They'd be like, "Oh, this is not a recruit, not a super fan, it's the fan. It's the fan.
The chosen one.
The chosen one. No, that's
Courtney would be
Raven.
the
That
person
is
in the first
Raven.
week going, okay, guys, we need to vote out my brother.
we
I wonder how production would respond to that.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I wonder what.
Yeah, I don't know. Either they would think it's hilarious and would love it. They would think, like, yeah, let's put her on the show if she thinks Raven's the best person. Or they would be like, no, we know you're a troll. Like, we're not putting her on.
I have never been so entertained a whole summer that wasn't Raven. Like she entertained me from the beginning to
Mhm.
the end. Like I was entertained.
Oh my goodness, Amanda's getting passionate about this.
Okay. I have shown multiple people her whole entire list of all her elements. Okay, you know that list
It's
online.
a whole website.
The whole website dedicated to all her. Like I have shown other people that that are not in the Big Brother community.
I feel like we're just repeating conversations from last season, guys.
I mean, it's not our fault that Raven's so legendary.
So
Like,
interesting.
You gotta repeat this conversation.
She's so interesting.
It's
You
okay.
guys-
All right, we can move on. Who?
No,
Do you want to talk about the
Let's tie it.
HOH?
Let's tie it.
Okay,
Who was the Raven of this season?
Brittany.
Yes.
Okay, but
Sadly, Brittany or Sarah, to be honest. That's what it's given.
I really like Sarah. I really want her to not be what everybody thinks she's gonna be. I really want her to be like smart and cute and just I don't know. We'll see.
I can see
I
that.
think it's gonna be Brittini purely because she wants to pop lock and drop it.
Is that even legal?
I want to dance. Who wants to dance?
Okay.
Imagine her in the town of
The fact that they made her wear the workout clothes when everyone else got to dress up.
You know what?
So
I would have
weird.
been
It
mad
did
as
her dirty.
hell if I walked in a dress and I saw someone got to wear workout clothes and then we had to do a combo. I would be like, why am I in a dress right now?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
heels,
right?
workout
Did you
clothes.
see these heels I had to walk to this in?
You got to
And
wear
you're
tennis
wearing
shoes.
Nikes, and you're
Ugh.
wearing Nike tennis shoes. Like,
This
what
seems
is
rigged.
this?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna go around and I want you to tell me who you think is going to be your pick is for first boot, winner pick, and your favorite pick. Okay. All right. Courtney, go. I'm starting from the bottom.
Why do I have to go back? I was still thinking. Okay, first boot is going to be. Hold on, all the people I want gone are safe.
Leave Derek F alone.
I think first boot is going to be Brent. I want Kyland to be my winner's pick. And then, what was the other one?
Favorite.
My favorite right now is... Oh, that's a tough one. I like so many of them.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird problem to have as a Big Brother fan.
Oh no, I don't know who I want.
I'm gonna go with Tiffany as my favorite right now.
All right, Jen.
So first boot, I'm hoping for Travis to be first boot. My winner's pick is going to be Xavier. And my favorite so far is probably Kyland.
Okay. Asha?
Okay, so first boot. I can't choose Brittany because she's safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So it's probably going to be Sarah. Sorry, Sarah girl. Best of luck to you. I hope it's Travis, but we'll see. Well, actually, no. I'm going to say Sarah. Whatever. Favorite player so far? I'm going to give it to Tiffany.
Okay.
Winner's pick is Tiffany. Like, she really, like...
Oh, winner's pick is Tiffany?
She really shocked me in terms of, like... Yeah, my winner's pick is Tiffany. I'm going to give it to Tiffany.
Is that your favorite,
like
too?
She is just gold.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite right now, I can't pick just one. So, like, every season, all the black people, like those are my favorites. So I'm going to stick with that, and that's it.
Okay. Amanda?
This is hard because I'm going to say the same answers as other people because I already had it written down and they already said it. The first boot is Travis, unfortunately. R.I.P. Surfer Boy. My winner's pick is Kylan. I don't know what is about him. I have such a good freaking vibe about him. Like, he seems like he just gets along with everybody. I don't see anyone hating him. Like, it might be really hard for that to happen. Like, I just don't see him, like, I think he's just going to do so well and just go along with the house. Not, like, along with the house, but I mean, like, he's going to just, like, ride the whole entire... He's going to ride to the end. Like, I can just see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, my favorite is also Tiffany.
I can see that. Way too much.
Okay. Bree?
I'm going a little off the rails.
Too much.
Uh-oh.
My first boo is actually going to be Brent. Brent, I don't know. There's something about him. I don't think he vibes with
Anybody?
people very well. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
He just doesn't seem like he...
I agree.
And also, like, the captains, like, I'm not sure if the captains can go or not, so I'm not going to touch who's captain. But I don't know. There's something about Brent. There's something about Brent. I just don't see him vibing. And if Redacted is gonna say true to whatever he said, I can see him going after someone like Brent. My winner's pick is Azza because I have a lot of hope in her, and I just love her answer. I feel like she's very smart. Her being on the winning team is a big thing too. You got to consider like who has power, and she might not be the actual HOH, but she has power. And my favorite is Derek F because he's on my team, and there's just what is there not to like about him? I don't know. There's not much not to like about him. So those are my answers.
Okay. Tracy?
Okay, what am I giving? First boot?
First boot, winner pick, favorite.
Okay, so my first boot is, I was going back and forth between Travis and Brent, but I'm going to go ahead and land on Brent. I don't think he was like, he wasn't vibing with me. And it didn't really, his social game didn't really look like it was doing much of nothing. But of course, it was only episode 1, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And so my favorite, of course, is Tiffany. And my winner, I'm hoping, is Aza, and I hope that she wins.
Okay. My first boot, I'm going to say Travis. Winner's pick is Aza, and favorite right now is actually Claire.
I always thought about Claire. God damn
Ooh.
it.
Yeah.
Really loving Claire.
Confirmed by Kylan himself, he's pansexual.
Good to know.
There's
I
a lot more
Okay,
queer
we
people in the
love that.
cast than we initially anticipated.
Yeah.
No
Mhm.
choice but
Love
to
it.
freaking stand.
Love
Clink,
it.
clink, clink, clink.
And
Do you guys-
oh wait, hold on. And we said, sorry, Brie, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
And we talked about on the last stream that typically, you know, they have an issue. Hi, Courtney's kid. They have an issue with saying, okay, we'll do 50-50 diversity, but then they will lump all of the queer people into that diversity section, and we have 2 white queers. We have Sarah.
also-
We have Sarah and Claire. We didn't
And
think
you
we
do have
didn't
your-
think we would.
You have your disability representation in Brittany too, so they
Yeah.
didn't clump it all together.
They didn't.
Neurodivergent.
Yeah, we're seeing progress, you guys. We've never gotten this before.
And a whole cast where there's only 3 people that I'm not happy with.
Mm-hmm. And they're all the white men.
Well,
And you know
going
what? That happens.
What's
all the
every
time.
season?
We never like them.
Yeah.
It's
well,
every
going
season.
into people we don't like, we do have to talk about this HOH comp and then this risk reward thingy. I feel like we should talk about the HOH comp again. It wasn't that great to watch, and it was going
Mhm.
really fast paced. I feel like it was boring.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been really, really funny if they would have, you know, taken the risk and then lost, but
Okay,
it's fine.
can we talk about how? I know we don't really want to talk about him, but can we talk about how stupid it was he made it? Why I'm throwing the dice so far away. You think you would? Think
Yeah, I don't
might-
want to know. I don't want to
No,
know
was
that I could have
weird. I
made
don't know
it.
the point of that.
Yeah.
But like, even
I think
if,
they just
like,
had to fill time. I think that's the only
Yeah.
reason.
If Julie wanted me to do that, the way I'm just like patting them over, like I'm not letting anyone know I can make all 3 because that looks like you did 3 things this episode.
I would
Like,
have also I don't know. You would have thought they would have been like, oh well, guess what? You actually did do it. Like I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I don't know why I thought that was gonna happen.
Mhm.
No, I didn't think after he did. I think if they want to stay to like this big no reward, no risk, like no risk, no reward,
Yep.
you can't do that.
Yep.
But-
Okay.
But I do now see that is going to set a standard of people not taking the risks.
Which is my question for all of you guys. Would y'all have taken the risk or not?
100%.
No,
Yes.
no, I really
You guys would have
wouldn't.
taken it?
It depends. I would have asked my team. If all of my team said yes,
That's
I would have
fair.
done it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to
I
consider the
Because
team.
I want them to think that I'm making the decision for them. I'm not making it for me, I'm making it for them.
Honestly, no. Even if I didn't talk to them, no, because we just talked about the power that HOH has, and I know it's another week of safety, but having that first HOH, I feel confident in my next week. Honestly, like I feel like honestly, just knowing that we talk about how Cody just came off an unanimous winner, and he was the first HOH. The power
But you
that
could
that
spin
first-
that in so many ways. Like if you gave it up and you won, you could spin it to Claire in that like I wanted to make sure you were also safe and that you had HOH. Like I mean, there are ways that you could spin that and gain control, even if you didn't have HOH.
It opens the door. It certainly does, because it's like, okay, you trusted your team, like you manipulated them and told them, you know what, I'm gonna try for us, and we're gonna have 2 weeks. Then you go to Claire, like you said, Courtney, and you're like, hey, like I wanted to make sure you were good, girl. Like I'm here for you. I want to support you. Let's work together. And then you have her whole team too. So that just gives you 2 teams to just coast. And then you have any blood on your hands, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Do you think after, what was it, almost a year of COVID, do you think when they first get on the live feeds and start talking, it's going to be really awkward to watch them re-socialize with new people at all? No?
No.
Probably. It was last year. And that wasn't even a year. It was only a few months.
I feel like it's always
so
awkward
strange.
I don't know. All first conversations I feel are awkward.
That's true.
People haven't really been quarantining like how we
Yeah.
were year ago.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, everybody's kind of back to normal life. I mean, we had people in Sequester that got to leave Sequester to go to family events, and I mean, it's not like it's not gonna be that awkward. I don't think.
No, not any more than usual, and definitely not more than it was last season, because last season was awkward as hell for like the whole thing.
It was bizarre.
All of it.
It was
But
so weird.
also, we need to talk about how Spoiler Girl was wrong again.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the
new
prize,
winning-
the winning
new-
prize.
I am calling it $750,000 now.
I know a lot of people are upset
My
that it's not
favorite
$1
broken
million.
clock,
I
what
mean,
can I
yeah,
say?
it's not $1 million. That sucks. But I mean, who doesn't love more money?
I mean, yeah, I just think it's like with Survivor being $1 million and having a higher budget on production and things like that, like it just seems weird, I guess, to me.
What are the ratings for Big Brother versus Survivor?
That's fair.
Survivor is definitely higher, but it also airs
Survivor's
at a
higher.
time with where you can get more money from commercials and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brother is the summer filler show. But with saying that, you're there a lot longer too.
I also would be mad as hell if I was on Survivor, living in the like wilderness, not being able to shower, and the only
They don't
adversity,
feed
like,
them.
and
Like you
the
kind
only
of, if you think about it, you kind of do get $1 million when you think about the fact that they fed you and housed you and
everything, yeah.
paid you a stipend and
Yeah,
I'm
but they
sorry,
take
you
so
had
much
me-
stuff out of their stipends. Like, is it even worth it?
I'd be like, I'm
And you get
sorry, you had
taxed
these.
on
It was like $1,000 a week or something. It's like
Their
1,000 a week.
adversity is sloth, guys.
I think it's like $1,200 a
Sloth
week.
and cold showers. I'd be like, wow, I would have loved a cold shower while I was on Survivor. It's
That's
like,
true.
I'd be mad.
I'm pretty sure you get, I guess you guys get taxed on the winnings in the States too. I was going to say you get taxed on the stipends, but you don't get taxed on the winnings.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't that why in BB Can they had the cash prize too?
Well, you don't get taxed on any of it, even if it's not cash. It's like the lottery. You don't get taxed.
Maybe
yeah,
I
you
need
get
to
taxed
go,
up the butt, and it's California taxes too. So
Maybe I need dual citizenship so I can
What?
play BB Can instead.
Listen,
Taylor.
I think we gotta have Andrew. We need Andrew on this podcast, so like he can fill us in and give us all the Canadian tea. He's so fun. So I don't know. Tell Andrew to come on this podcast, guys.
You tell him.
You tell him, Asha. She was like, I just did.
I'm
Fill in that chat.
What do you think I'm doing?
So
Obviously, I want him on this podcast. He's very
Obviously,
knowledgeable.
we all
He's
do.
super chill. But like, he's got to come on. I don't even know if he's still watching anymore,
Are you
but
still
he's got to
watching?
come on.
So in the States,
Are you
you get
still watching?
No, he's not.
Andrew?
He's not.
you
here.
get
not.
taxed on the winnings as California tax, even if you don't live in California.
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
Yeah,
play with
America's
That's
weird.
Is
Very
that-
serious for me.
it's
like-
where your employment is, and so that would be your employment or where you win the money and your tax there. Same as like if you go to Vegas and you win money in Vegas, you're taxed based on Nevada.
Yeah.
you
On
pay
their tax
taxes
rates.
for winning in Vegas?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
over a certain amount, it has to like if it's
Oh,
like
okay.
$300, no. But if you win like a jackpot, then you pay taxes on that
Thank you.
jackpot.
It's
The
$6
only-
is the minimum, by the way, because I only know this because I live in New Jersey and I work in New York, and so I have to pay full taxes. And I did this short little thing with a company in California, and I had to pay California taxes too on top of that.
Yeah.
The only state without taxes are Texas and Florida, right?
We still
Like-
have income tax.
No, but there was another type of there's housing taxes they don't have to pay, right?
Yeah, we don't have housing taxes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We fucking do.
That's why athletes want to play.
Wait, housing
whatever-
tax like for taxes on
live.
your home?
No, it's
Mhm.
not just
Live
called
there.
property.
Oh no,
taxes.
yes, we have that. We have that.
There's, there's a reason why athletes want to go to Texas and Florida towards the end of their career
It's
because
just-
there's
Very
less-
little. It's not a lot. Like it's very low compared to other states.
yeah, Texas and Florida has they don't have a tax or something that attracts athletes. That's why a lot of athletes try to retire in one of those two states as a
And we
player.
have we have property
Mhm.
taxes.
Talk is great, guys, but
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I mean that was the episode. So we've got,
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to talk about.
we have a
Oh,
new
there's-
HOH.
Boring
About-
humps.
you think it's going to be the two nominees?
I'm hoping for
Ooh.
Christian and
Right.
Travis.
Brent
Or
and
Brent and
someone else.
Brent and Travis.
I mean, if the HOH does what he said he was going to do before the season started of going after the big muscly guys, then those are the two people that would be up for grabs.
I think he will because he's clearly pandering to BB Twitter 110%. I mean, calling Ozza a queen. We know she is, but it's like.
Oh yeah, especially for these first few weeks before he forgets about it. It's so fresh in his mind that he needs to do what he needs to do. So
Derek,
I need black people. I need queer people.
he's gonna not vote for. He's gonna not vote for or nominate a black person. He's not gonna nominate a woman. He's going to nominate one of the white jockey boys, and there's two that are up for grabs. So I expect
three.
Brent and
Travis.
there are three.
Yeah,
Brent, Travis, or Chris. Nope. Can Christian go up?
Well, no, it's gonna end up being 2 because they have the wild card. They have the wild card.
But anyways,
coming
one of them
up.
I expect to be going
And
home this week.
they're all on different teams. Brent's on Whitney's. Christian's has his own team, and then Travis is on Claire's.
And he also said Derek F reminded him exactly of his best friend from back home.
Which was weird.
It was very weird.
He didn't say
So
from back home.
pandering.
He didn't say from back home. He just said he reminds me of my best friend who is an internet person.
He's pandering, and it's like you can't play a player at this point. Like I see right through you. I'm a player too, dude. I
We
see
do.
you.
We do. The casuals don't.
But you know
Yeah,
what,
no.
guys? At least he knows Derek took Cody to the final 2.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, so let's attempt to be objective here for a minute. I just want to share Taylor's thought because
Objective.
we just a little bit, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Because so Taylor made a really good point, and so if it happens, we can't really be mad, but like they're on separate teams. They're all 3 on separate teams. There's no way 2 of them are going up. That would be so dumb. I mean, I want him to do it. I want him to do it because I don't want him to make smart moves. But like, that would be so dumb.
I don't know. I would rather nominate one person from every other team available than to only specifically target one team. And then what if that team wins next week?
No, but then you got 2 teams pissed off at you.
Yeah.
If you make a deal with that one team, you're gonna protect.
It's a
And you're
chance.
like,
Well,
and then
you know?
if there's a veto, I don't know if they're doing a veto. It's like you still have those.
Yeah,
like,
they
you
will
still
be.
have people. You
I don't know.
you pander to
I
the
would
team.
play the
that-
opposite way.
the first boot is usually really easy. It's just whoever's most socially awkward person who doesn't
Awkward
fit
or
in.
annoying or
Right.
does something
Yeah,
stupid.
it's the easiest week to be.
It'll be the person who doesn't want to give up their bed, the person who complains
Doesn't
or
want
snores.
I don't wash They didn't wash their hands before making salad
Yep.
after going to
I
the
saw him go to
bathroom.
I saw him go to the bathroom and he didn't wash his hands. Oh, gross! Let's vote
You
him
know
out.
what?
Yeah.
You say that, but
He's
look,
always,
look
like,
how
yeah.
big BB Can's first boot was. I feel like
I
that
hope
was
to
a
see
lot
that.
bigger than that was a lot bigger than just not washing your hands.
Yeah.
I am happy that there was no first night boot though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got night one. We got live move-in, night 1 feeds, and no first night one night 1 boot. So
I hate night 1 boot. I hate
it's
that.
horrible. It's
Me
it's
too.
cruel. It's horrible.
Like,
I
why
hate
is
it.
Jody not get a second
I'll
chance
never
yet?
forgive
No.
them for Jody.
I know.
Like, how come they didn't give my girl a second chance in All Stars?
Poor Cameron.
She deserved it so much. She actually was a fan.
Cameron.
She seemed so cool.
We got David.
Or
though.
Glenn. Poor
We
Glenn.
got David back
David
though.
couldn't even watch Big Brother
Listen.
after he was on the show before going on again.
David
David doesn't
David
count.
is a fucking coon. So
He doesn't
it's like
count. He doesn't
I'm
count.
not even gonna entertain fucking David.
I don't like to talk about him.
Nobody
fuck?
does.
That's why I'm like I'm
I
trying my
saw
best.
him like in
but, like,
Idaho or something. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in Idaho?
Looking at volcanoes.
Watching Big Brother.
He's like insane.
Yeah.
Like I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for his iPhone notes apology on Twitter. It's gonna happen, and when it does,
You
I
have
don't
too
think
much
it
will.
faith.
You're
You
not
have too
too
much
much
faith.
faith.
Do we think? How long
I
do we
have
think teams
faith.
are gonna
I have
last?
to.
3
4
3
weeks.
to
2
4
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I
Maybe
think
2
I
weeks.
think 3 to 4.
I think it depends. It depends on if one team gets demolished. It'll be gone in 2 weeks.
That's very true.
Maybe 3. If it
Why?
is more even, then maybe it'll go until jury. Do we
hope
think that
not.
duos are ever going to come into play as part of game, or do we think they're just pushing that because they want showmances this season?
I don't think it's
Ooh.
anything.
I think it was
think
just
they
a question. I think
I
it was
think
just a
they're
question.
weird.
They said pairs and duos too many times though.
I
There's a
know,
lot.
but it was, but I think they just I don't think it's gonna be a thing. My opinion, I don't think it will be.
I don't know. And then
We'll
the
see.
voting thing, they did too much though. They did too much that made me think.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they were just asking a duo question though to promote their clubhouse with Janelle and Chaser.
That's true.
Like they were having Janelle, like that's the day they were having with, or like the day before was when they asked the duo question. So I wouldn't be surprised for that. We remember when we
Oh, they said 4 weeks.
oh,
I don't know. They
said
say
4
they
weeks?
say a lot of
Oh,
stuff, and it
4.
doesn't. It yeah.
Remember I just like how long?
1
Oh,
hour until feed, like 1 hour and a half until live feeds.
Yeah.
We
I'm
could
probably
have it
gonna
now
fall
if it
asleep,
wasn't
to be
for the
honest.
West.
Oh, I do want to say, anybody in here who's going to be watching feeds tonight, at least one of us will probably be in, if not all of us, will be in the Discord watching feeds and talking. If anybody wants to be in there and talk
I'll
about.
Yeah.
definitely be there.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be there.
If you haven't joined our Discord, please do. We had like, I mean, at one point, like 20 people or something like that in there watching
It was a lot
the
of fun
premiere.
tonight.
Yeah, we had a ton of fun just being able to talk during commercial breaks and things like that. Like, you know, you're going to be able to, you know, deafen so that you can pay attention to the episode. And we just chat during commercial breaks and watch the episode together. So that was really fun.
And
what?
even during when we got more interviews and stuff, I know me and Courtney were in there for a while just talking, and Taylor was there. We were there for like an hours just talking about everything and our thoughts. When the cast came out, Andrea was there, Amanda.
So if you want to watch feeds with someone, come watch them with us. That way you can watch them, but not, you know, alone.
Yeah, my family doesn't care about the feeds, so I need to talk to someone about it.
There's also people in there right now watching the stream. We've got 4 people in there in the stream watch party. So yeah. Anyways, the moral of the story is that the Discord is gonna be a fun place to be this season, and yes, you do need an account on Discord. It's really easy though. You just need an email address. You can even use your Twitter, I think. So
They have an app. You can use it on your phone if you want.
Yeah, they have an app. So hold on, I will get the link really quick. But yeah, there's an app on your phone, and it's just
Brittany's gonna be there.
Okay. Yep. There's the link for the Discord. So join that, and we'll be in there throughout the season.
Not me copying the link. What am I doing that for?
But okay. Any final thoughts on the premiere episode?
I think this season has a lot of promise. I'm really excited for the new era, and I really hope this cast does not let me down.
Yeah.
I've seen people
I'm
saying
super
that
bummed.
that they're coming off a BB Can high, so maybe it's coming in from there. But I'll take it. And hopefully they'll continue ride it.
I mean, if the team's twist lasts longer than it did at BB Can, that'll be a benefit.
Yeah, I think
they did whole rooms for the can to stop it after 2 weeks.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Asha?
I was gonna say, yeah, like hopefully the team's twist does not flop. And honestly, guys, like I hope I'm not like just being too optimistic, but I'm getting BBOTT vibes from this cast.
Me too.
And I'm really hoping that it's 2 sides who are dominating and going back and forth. That is just such a game.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful for that. I'm gonna put in the atmosphere. I'm gonna manifest, and we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, and Asha's the pessimist here, so like that's good. That's good things.
I know.
Like that's a good sign.
So negative all the time.
Asha is optimistic. I love that. I'm happy.
Love to hear it.
It's like insane. I don't know who I am anymore. Listen, I get dumped, and within 24 hours, I'm like, hey, like let's be positive.
Yeah. Brent said I'm getting OTT from Twitter.
Oh my god.
It does feel like a new era. Like it really does. And
Yeah, like even Twitter feels like
they have a neon.
I love the neon.
I love it.
I do too.
Neon.
So visually appealing.
Well, also, we are about to launch our Instagram, All Girls Alliance Instagram. So definitely go follow us there. We'll be posting clips and hopefully getting some Instagram fans onto our podcast too. Like,
Also,
Are we
quizzes.
trying to be Instagram influencers?
They're
Maybe.
gonna recruit us. They're gonna recruit us.
I
on the
don't know.
show.
This is my
Guys,
chance. This is my long con to get on Big Brother.
Okay, Frenchie.
I have multiple long cons.
Call me Italia.
Oh my goodness. And then also we're gonna be doing 2 nights this year. We're gonna be doing a Friday live stream, like what is it? Like a
Feeds, everything recap.
feeds recap.
We'll have
and then-
nominations by then.
Weekly
after
update.
Yeah, weekly update.
Yeah, weekly update. And what time is that, Bree?
That's gonna be. I think we decided on
Same time.
9 o'clock
Nine,
Eastern.
9
nine.
Eastern,
Okay.
Eastern time, 6
And it'll
Pacific.
be me, Jen,
Well, it's gonna be all
And Gia.
people, probably.
Gia,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Tracy will be there.
Yeah, whoever wants to go, I think we should just do. And then on Mondays, we're gonna have our guests.
Mhm.
That's gonna be so exciting. And our first guests are Danielle and Jess.
Raven Walton.
We've been
Somebody
trying.
needs to reach out.
I
Can we
did.
actually try to get
I've
her?
already tried. She won't message back.
Raven is our
Yeah.
grand finale. Is our finale surprise?
She
and
does
we're
have a
supposed to tell
cameo.
everyone.
She does-
I'm so
I think-
sorry I ruined that.
No, she does have a
Oh my
cameo. Does somebody want to buy us a cameo for Raven
tried
and
to do
ask
that.
her to come
Matthew's
on?
my brother's apparently willing to spend money on us. I will go
Matthew,
get on that right now.
buy us a cameo from Raven Walton and ask her to come on the podcast. Thank you.
Are we
Yeah.
saying what kind of? Are we saying what guests we have right now, or just the first two?
I mean,
Just
the
for
first two.
Yeah, we've got Jess and Danielle. So that's good. Danielle Licky and Jessica Milagros from BB21.
Oh, we did say we have Dominique coming too. We
Yeah.
know.
In the
Wait.
future. In the
And
future.
hopefully Andrew.
Hopefully Andrew.
He's not here.
We have some other people coming from. We have people from BB Can who might be on. We have other people from Big Brother who might be on,
a time.
and people in the community.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know, the people that we love.
the people that we love. But and then the last thing really quickly, I will tweet it out again, but you can buy candles from and it's actually in our
Mine's coming this week. I'm
I
excited.
know. I was actually with
You
him.
get the cactus one? It's my favorite.
I was actually with
I don't remember
him
what
the
I ordered.
day after you ordered, I think honeysuckle or something like that.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep. I was with him the day after you ordered it, and he was like, "Oh, I did get one, Courtney," and I was like, "Yeah, she's one of our podcast people." So,
I honestly think candles are great for BB seasons for manifestation. You light
Honestly.
one and you just hope. You just hope it goes good.
That's
He
a
has
really
little-
good call.
What you do is you write your manifestation on this little piece of paper and put it underneath the candle.
he has
Ooh.
I didn't know that.
let me see. Hold on.
I tend to draw pentagons, put it in the middle, put the picture of the winner in the middle, and that's how I do it.
It's giving Hey Arnold.
Mhm.
Like Helga Strauss.
Actually, a
Yeah,
witch
but no,
podcast.
he has
Yeah, you
some-
put it on and you watch the feeds and you go woo-saw.
he
We are
has
actually a witches.
Get her first circle.
he has really good summer scents, and he actually just restocked the Witch's Brew one. He was like, it's out of season, but it's a
Oh, I have that
favorite.
one.
So
I
and
have
it's
that
so good. It's my favorite. I might go buy another one. But
And
you
if
can
want
use
your
code All
favorite
Girls
one.
Alliance for a discount, and that helps us. So we appreciate it, and we will see you Friday. All right.
Yay.
So in 2 days, Friday, for our weekly recap.
And don't forget, we'll be in the Discord tonight when feeds come on.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes,
I mean,
so
it's
come
not
and
going
join
to be
us.
that much of a weekly recap.
No promises to be on there all night long, but we'll be there intermittently.
Hey, I don't
Yeah.
sleep. I'll be there.
And we don't
We'll
have
be-
to
we'll
be
be
there.
there.
And we
We'll
don't
be
have to
there.
be there for you to hang out in there. It is a free space. You can do whatever you want in there. Like join, hang out, make friends, do whatever you want. So, okay. We'll see you guys
Yay.
on Friday. Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Bye.